All right, it's going to be a quick update today. We've got a busy end to the week. It has been a really good week this week, but I guess the key thing that we've been looking back on is September, and it was a great month of September. We had new clients coming on, had really good performance or outcomes from the marketing and sales kind of activity that we've been up to, and yeah, we had a record-breaking month. It's only early days, and it kind of feels like that high jumper who like breaks his own world records, but it's by 1 centimeter. But no, we had a good, very good month revenue wise, and we brought on what else came on. Um, we had a VA start with us, which is very exciting. So someone we can use just with a few back end things, a few admin things on our side, and just free up a bit of our time. So yeah, very good month. Bit croaky here to start October. Had a call to client yesterday that didn't even recognize me. So yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, we had quite a few inbound opportunities come in this week, which is like that's what you want, right? Self-book meetings. There's a few referral partners potentially in the future. I had a really good chat with someone last week. They're launching a software related to KiwiSaver analysis, and yeah, I think it's cool to be involved in that kind of process. We'll have other people in the industry kind of reach out to us and see us as part of that kind of network that they want to build. So yeah, that was a really good moment for us. And then obviously like advisors reaching out, seeing content on LinkedIn, been on the website, and yeah, like what we're kind of about. So yeah, it's been going really well, and yeah, no, we're in a really good spot. On the client campaign front, Google Ads is going very well for the clients running there. It is a little bit more expensive and can be more of a setup sometimes, but the results are going really well. So yeah, we're seeing more and more opportunities there. We're going to be flipping clients or including Google Ads as part of the clients packages more and more going forward, especially for the ones currently on social. So Facebook made an update in the last few months. It's kind of been rolling out. I think it's called Andromeda, uh, and it's quite interesting. They were it's from an engineering perspective. They were having trouble with their technology choosing the ads. So you think about there's an auction. Someone's on their phone scrolling, um, there's an ad slot. Their technology was having trouble finding out of the thousands of ads that could show on that ad slot, which one was best with bid, quality score, all that kind of thing that gets lumped in. And so they made a big tech kind of upgrade to their system, so they're able to kind of pass through a lot more ads essentially and put the right ad in front of people. So there has been a bit of variability in the performance lately, and from the research that we've been doing, it's kind of a transitionary period, I think, for ad accounts. Where previously a certain setup, maybe a top, middle, and bottom of funnel approach where you run some like video ads at top, or try to get people to go to the website, and you retarget them, and then you give them an offer or a download or something. Um, that's not necessarily the case anymore. Even setups with like ABO or CBO campaigns and splitting out each ad at a different ad set to get proper testing or proper data on the ad level, even that's not really recommended at the moment. So we're going to test that out. We have had some good days and some down days with campaigns, which is always a challenge. You're always going to get that. It's more looking over the 7, 14, 13-day windows to get your average CPL and not freak out if you don't get any leads for a couple of days there. But yeah, just seeing that update and in the industry, seeing what other people are doing is something we're monitoring, and we're going to implement a few changes on the ad accounts that we have and see if that can be something we can take advantage of. So the kind of information that's coming out is you need to have more ads. So instead of having 4 to 6 potentially per ad set, and even that at that stage, that's quite a lot for creative teams to kind of produce. And often you'd have maybe a black ad, a blue ad, and a yellow ad, or something like that, right? They're all the same background, it's just different colors. Or let's see if the blue button works better. What the I guess analysis or research was showing that you don't actually like that in Facebook's eyes, that doesn't count as an ad difference. It's like there's these minor variations. So what you got to do is talk about a pain point, like get away from this pain or go towards this pleasure. And maybe you have get away from this pain for a teenager, for a person in their 20s, for a family, young family, an older family, a retiree. So maybe having an angle and then 4 or 5 different branches of that gives you, well, like a pain point, that gives you, let's say, 5 ads. Then you got to have another pain point and 5 ads for those people, and have another pain point or a pleasure or an offer, and have 5. So you end up having, 20. I mean, some of the things I've read was like 10 to 50 ads per ad set, and just cycling through them. Well, not cycling through them, like running 50 ads per ad set, and that the tendency for Facebook to just pick one ad and run with that is kind of dissipating. Obviously, you still got to monitor it because you want to get data through on a lot of your angles. But yeah, that's just something. It's definitely a change in terms of setup to what most people would be doing. So we're going to roll that out and give it a go. 50 ads at one time is quite a lot, but yeah, we'll see. And it's not really 50 ads. Like usually you'd maybe run 4 to 6 ads and refresh them every week or every week and a half, 2 weeks, depending on the budget splits and whatnot. So this was saying that potentially you're running 10 to 50 ads a month, maybe doing some tweaks, turning off, turning on, that kind of thing throughout the month. But every month it's kind of like an upload of 50 ads, or maybe it's you keep the 10 winners and upload the next 40 kind of thing. So it's something that we're going to have to look at and see if we can get some good results. Test, make sure it's not just you read an article and someone else's little test. You're relying on that for your clients, but yeah, that's something that we're going to look out for. So that's the update for this week. It has been a pretty full-on one. We did also launch a website in a week for a client who's they've been waiting 3 months for a website from a company, and that company is kind of just messing them around. And what they ultimately delivered was like just pretty poor for 3 months effort. So we kind of took that on the chin and pumped that out as quickly as we could. They're very happy with it. It's very high quality. We've got an MVP or phase one launched. I guess it's going live probably today, and then we'll expand that over the coming weeks with like a blog and services pages and whatnot. But they're in the hiring process, and actually we're heading off to their office opening or office warming party now for lunch, which is great to be a part of. We've been with them 4 or 5 months now, and yeah, played a good role, decent role in their online presence and lead generation to be able to get them with the third advisor starting, and obviously into an office. And I think they're getting one more before the end of the year, advisor starting, and then they've got space to grow next year as well. So really fun part of what we do to be able to be celebrating those client wins as well. So yeah, a bit of a celebration to end this week. We went out for lunch yesterday, celebrated our September, celebrating today an awesome client hitting their goals. And yeah, looking forward to October, keeping the foot down, continuing to do the work, focusing on the hard things and getting results for ourselves and our clients, and yeah, testing out this new Facebook approach. All right, appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. If you need any help, let us know. Otherwise, have a good one. Thanks.